Hey, what's up, guys?
Young Dagger.
It's Connor Murphy here.
It's Brian Casey, and today we're doing a Q&A with David Lade and Dylan Mckenna. And so basically, I posted yesterday, and we've gotten about 600 comments, 600 questions, and we're just gonna scroll through them and answer as many as we can.
How do you deal with all the haters?
How do I deal with all the haters? So basically, overall, when it comes to people that like hate on me and stuff, pretty much ignore them and focus on the positive comments and focus on the positive people that support me a lot. But sometimes when I'm on a low point and I get kind of insecure, it does affect me, but most of the time, just ignore it.
Fuck the haters. That's basically what it comes
Is that what you asked me
Yes.
to swear in the video?
Yes, that's why I asked if I could cuss in your video, Ryan. Your turn, David.
For me, I feel like I'm able to actually look at the hate and take constructive criticism from it. I'm able to like filter, okay, this is actual just like random spam hate, which is like whatever, and this hate is actual like, I'm like, I should like kind of like read this and get something out of it. So yeah, but when I'm on a low points, it does make me want to kill myself.
Well, no, for me, honestly, the same thing that Dave said. Basically, there's definitely a lot of constructive hate that's out there, and then there's the spam hate.
Constructive hate.
And the constructive hate, sometimes I want to kill that person and then kill myself. No, sometimes even the constructive hate. All right, wait, we have to retake.
Dude, you did lock that part. You were that one guy for 3 months. You found out where he lived. Wait, shut.
You'll say it on camera. But no, okay, no, in all honesty, when it, like, I mean, you can tell we're all joking around. When it comes down to it, especially on the internet, someone who's like hating, saying something, for me personally, like, it just simply does not get to me at all, because everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I just feel like if you want to sit there and hate, then I probably don't care what you have to say, especially on the internet. Next question.
Where did you guys meet for the first time? So...
in that other room?
Yeah, we basically met. I just came to their house one
Wait.
night. Yeah.
The first time you met, it was all because of me.
It was.
What happened was, the first time we met was, I met Ryan over at Tilton Fitness when he was visiting down here in New Jersey, and then I was like, yo, you should come back to the house and meet the guys, and then I think I was texting you, right? And then we picked you up. Right?
Yeah,
and then we just chilled in that room right in there.
Cornelius Masterson 5. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love Cornelius?
1. A 1 out of 10.
1.
Someone commented, very nice. I appreciate you. Next comment. Okay.
What
made you start working out? I was fucking skinny and I didn't like it.
If you guys haven't watched my transformation video, I talked about it. So basically, it's so funny because
we just go from the troll fucking I'm skinny, now you go this long intellectual good answer. I seem like a fucking vegetable, just kind of like I'm skinny. Everything he says actually, yeah.
So basically, my dad works a lot. Like, you used to work to like 14, 16-hour days, still does sometimes. And basically, I just never really saw him, and he owns a training studio. So I was like, you know what? If I really want to bond with my dad, right now, I should go to his job, and basically what worked out is I just got training sessions from him. And so basically, as I trained with him to bond with him, I fell in love with training. So that's how it started for me.
What was the question again? What was the question?
So, why'd you start lifting weights, Dylan?
Oh, why'd I start lifting weights? So, I mean, I've definitely answered this question a lot. The reason I started lifting weights was because I got into lifting weights from football. I always played football my entire life, and when I came in my freshman year, I had to start lifting weights, and I was always super skinny, just kind of really insecure. Like, I'd be walking down the hallway and my like boy's large, and like my arms
large.
Yeah, my arms would be like swimming in that thing. So I was like, you know what, I need to make a change. And when I started lifting for football, everything just kind of clicked for me, and I fell in love with it. Stopped playing sports from there on, and yeah, just adopted training as a lifestyle. I adopted it like a child. Yeah.
Okay, I really want to ask this one.
Okay.
How do you manage school and lifting? We don't go.
How I personally manage school and lifting is I just personally don't go there.
No. I'll answer half that for you. Senior year, Dylan finessed it, so he literally had to only take 2 classes. So
it was gym and guitar.
It was literally gym and guitar. He showed up to school at like 12 p.m., right? And I was so mad because I have to wake up at 6:30 every morning.
I got huge that year.
Go to pre-calculus, right? Finesse my way through the class. I was like, Oh, it was ridiculous. In my senior year, I hardly made any games. I was so sleepy deprived I couldn't even walk.
Okay, but on an actual serious note though, it's definitely very manageable. Like if you have school, in all honesty, if you make sure your meals are on point and you get good sleep at night, I mean, it can actually put you on a good schedule because it like for good meal timing, and I mean it can be done very easily. You just have to work a little bit harder than someone who has a lot more free time, pretty much.
Yeah, so basically you just, I don't know, really gotta structure your time and have it set. And if you have it that way and you're extremely disciplined and get into a habit like that, then it'll just get easier as time goes on. What is the best part of being members of the Gymshark team?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Dave, you want to start, brother? Big Gymshark head honcho, Dave. Head honcho lead. No.
It's. I mean, it has its pros and its cons, right?
All right, hold on. No, we're filming a video.
Its cons are, right, when I need to do my laundry, I have to do like fucking. But on a serious note, I'd have to say it's pretty much being able to like travel the world, like with some of the most amazing people possible, like people that are very like-minded, and just there's events like coming on pretty much all the times, expos, meetups, this and that, and just pretty much being able to travel, just interact with people, and just have a complete mix-up from your daily routine, because I'll go from just literally waking up, eating, lifting, like filming things, all that stuff, to literally just having my whole schedule turned upside down, going on like a really like fun, exciting adventure somewhere. So those are kind of the things that I really look forward to and really like about the company.
The main thing that I love about Gymshark is the personal vibe of the company. Like I haven't really traveled much with Gymshark, but recently, like when the Nikki Black at our X store opened up, I went with Dave and like we stayed up in New York, and I met like the owner of the company, Ben Francis, and he was just a super nice guy. Talked to like everyone the same. Whenever I'm emailing anyone that like I'm dealing with through Gymshark, they're just extremely cool, and everybody like at the Gymshark office is like very closely knitted, and they're like really involved in like what we're all doing social media wise. So like it's kind of like a really cool like family vibe, and like a lot of companies out there are not like that at all. So
yeah,
that's something I love.
That's just one of the really good things about Gymshark.
That's like the best.
The family vibe.
Yeah,
no,
it's literally like they won't hire like any like employee in the office or like an athlete or just anyone really, unless they like actually truly feel that if they're passionate about Gymshark, passionate about the company, and like have like the same like perception on things, or like very like in tune with like how things are supposed to be, like, not corporate-y, not like
it's like the furthest thing from corporate-y. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Would you rather have Matt Ogus's OHP strength or Omar Isof's calves?
It's pretty much saying, would you rather have a fucking dope overhead press or small calves?
I'd rather have Matt Ogus's overhead press. Actually, no, I'd rather have Omar Isof's calves.
I mean, I already have Omar Isof's calves, so I can have the best of both worlds and have a fucking big ass overhead with that.
No, but think about it. No, actually, never mind.
If you could tell anyone the most important thing you have learned about pursuing your dreams, what would it be? I'd say the most important thing is just focus on pursuing them. Surround yourself with a bunch of positive people that support your vision and are working just as hard as you for the same stuff, and it'll be a lot easier to have that tunnel vision.
You are the company that you keep, so...
I would say keep it realistic, and also follow something that you truly love. Don't do something to like reap the benefit of something. Like if you truly love something, pursue it, but don't do something just to get the reward of what you're doing. And yeah, just be realistic about what your goals are.
When you enjoy the process, like you'll know you enjoy the process, and that's how you know you're on the right path.
Okay.
Do you speak Spanish?
Hola, amigos. So the next question is
uploading pictures.
The next question is, how did you deal with people who hated on you for working out, like while in high school, and also for taking pictures?
Taking pictures. How did you? And
okay.
Also for taking pictures.
All right. So the next question is, how did you deal with people in high school who made? All right. So the next question is, how did you make? All right. So the next question is, how did? All right. So the next question is, how did you deal with people in high? How did you deal with people? All right. So,
how did they type it when they wrote that?
Should I answer the question first?
I think that's...
Go for it.
Okay.
Shoot.
So how I dealt with that was, okay, in the beginning, right? Especially when you're younger in high school, you're gonna feel insecure when people, you know, are starting to say things. You're gonna feel very discouraged, like, oh, like maybe this is a weird thing to do, you know what I mean, like that type of thing. But I eventually just found friends like Dave, just other people who were very like-minded, and like eventually I just kind of came to realize like I'm gonna do what I want to do, and if other people don't like it, then so be it. But one thing I do want to say is a lot of the people who will like make fun of you, you know, when you're first starting out at something, will definitely want to be a part of it when you're like succeeding. So just do what you guys love to do, and the people who hate on you in high school, just give them that.
Yeah, I mean, especially in younger grades in high school, just earlier stage, because the younger you are, the more you feel like you need to fit into like a certain crowd, or you feel like if you do anything against like the social norm or what's acceptable, you would just be too scared to do it because you're afraid of like what are people gonna say.
Afraid of being killed in the hallway.
Afraid of being killed in the hallway, like Barrett 50 cal all the way across the hall. But yeah, I mean, how I pretty much like dealt with it is, I mean, I was pretty like self-aware of it, but I was just so motivated that it literally just did not like affect me at all. Like if anything, it would kind of motivate me, if anything at all, but other than that, it just didn't affect me because I was so laser focused on my vision, like what I wanted to do.
Basically for me, I pretty much don't really think I got any hate, or just like Dave, I just stayed really focused and didn't really care to like notice it all. But it was actually funny, just a few weeks ago, I entered a live stream with like a few girls from my high school, and they weren't hating on my lifting, but they were hating like on me taking pictures and vlogging. So basically I joined, and they were like, oh my god, like Ryan, like how's it going? And then this one girl just like came up and was like, hey, yeah, when you were vlogging in high school, it was actually pretty like disgusting and like stupid. Yeah, it's like, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you're always gonna have people who hate on, especially in high school. It's just different. It's weird, and I mean, fuck 'em.
Yeah, everyone's insecure in high school, so yeah, sucks for them. How important is the angle of the selfie?
It's not really important, to be honest. Honestly,
I mean,
angles and lighting do not really mean anything. No. Like every picture you see on all of our any of the pictures that any of us have ever taken on all of our social medias are completely normal angles, bad lighting. It doesn't really matter.
You don't even need to over edit them or Photoshop them either.
You don't need to be a White Walker guy. It's fine.
I mean, if you just get a pump and get under good angles and lighting stuff, that does make you a terrible human being. That's why every single picture that I've ever posted on Instagram was flat in the morning, no carbs, and natural lighting. Yeah. So
that's how you do it.
Honest question: why is Dylan so small compared to Ryan?
Wait, is that actually it?
Yeah. Why is Dylan so small compared to you and Ryan?
Should we answer this honestly?
I mean, the thing with Dylan, right? When it came to the genetic aspect, he just wasn't really given the bulky, like muscle strength genetics, and me and Ryan were. We try not to really rub it in his face, but yeah, every time we get a big pump and stuff, we don't really want to kind of be around Dylan because that does like really hurt him. Because the kid works really fucking hard. Like, don't get me wrong, he busts his ass in the gym, but he's just fucking small, dude.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
I just want to answer the next question. Who would win in an arm wrestle, Dylan or Dave, and prove it on video?
Whoa!
Do you want to arm wrestle in the middle?
Shit. Alright, let's go, man. 3.
Whoa!
What is the fuck? What is this stance?
What the shit, dude? Put it there.
3,
2, 1, go!
Oh! Fuck!
You can't bench anymore.
Dude, this air conditioning.
I won. Next question.
How was each one of your high school experiences? So, for me, overall, I fucking hated high school. Like I passionately hated high school.
Right,
no, like,
dude, you're right.
I would not.
Your blood pressure's going up.
Dude, you're right. Oh my.
Dude, chill out.
Like, honestly, I had a passion for hating high school, so that's why I started going online. So I'm a much happier person now. Let's put it like that.
Back in middle school, like, I was kind of on point with my grades because that was like one of my focuses just in general in life. I just wanted to have good grades, so I did get good grades. And like with me, anything that I really just like want to excel at, I usually end up like excelling at. And like when I completely lost passion for school because like being sleep deprived, showing up to class to do this cookie cutter assignment, and the teachers, the way teaching doesn't work, and I was like, like I'm sitting there, like I just feel like I'm just eating my bagels and shit, like thinking about my 5x5 that day, like, yep, I'm not feeling this. Just with the most minimal effort, just kind of like cruise by and then hope for the best, something like that. What would you say, Dylan?
He's like, oh fuck, Dylan, take it.
Just command C and then just command V.
Hand me the mic.
No, fucking drop.
Overall, I would say that I had a really good high school experience because I met Dave in high school. Even though I low-key hate him, I still. No, but on a serious note, yeah, I met a lot of really, really good, like, lifelong friends in high school. I played sports in high school, which I had fun with in my earlier years of high school. I don't know, I would say overall I had, like, a good high school experience, and, like, grades-wise, when I came in my freshman year, my goal was to be an astrophysicist, so I got all, well, the thing, I mean, it was a very, I mean, it was this much of a chance because I was in all CP classes, but I got all A's in those classes, so I got all A's, literally all A's my freshman year of high school, and then pretty much it went to like some B's and C's, to some C's and D's, to like going to school.
Some, oh shit, I have school today.
To some, oh shit, I have to like, to literally basically, yeah, going to school at 12 o'clock.
And then went from like,
yeah,
the guitar and gym practice.
Yeah, it went from like, they basically graduated me out of the high school because they didn't want to be, let's just say, dealt with.
Because he threatened to start physically like abusing the freshmen.
Let's just say,
they didn't want that to happen.
Let's just say they didn't want to be dealt with in a certain way. So yeah. But in all honesty, yeah, my high school experience was definitely good, but I just did not enjoy the schooling aspect of high school.
Why can Dylan say the shit thing so well?
Ryan, just try to say it right now.
No, I'm not gonna
just try to say it, Ryan. Just embarrass yourself. Dave will do it. Wait, Dave, do it. And I'll show you guys how to do it. Both of you just do it. And I'll tell you guys what you do wrong. And then you'll fix it really well. Dave, just do it. Do it right, and then I'll tell you what you did wrong, and you'll do it better.
I need 10,000 cash in a fucking bag in front of my feet within 5 minutes, and then we'll talk.
So you're not gonna do it?
Shit.
All right, let's just keep going now.
I meant to do that in front of him.
Next question, please. No, Dave, now you have to do it.
Yeah, you have to do it. No, I did it.
And then I'm gonna...
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Shit.
I was just breathing, dude. I gotta asthma. Fuck off.
Shit.
So embarrassing.
Shit. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
No, but the reason why I can do it better than everybody else.
Keeping Kevin in Virginia.
No, it's because I made that up. Like that, so that's probably why. Because like they're thinking of like the original word was made up by me.
Shit.
I came up with the word shit.
Shit. What would you change about the fitness industry?
I love this question.
That's a good question.
All right. What I would change about the fitness industry, first of all, is like a lot of people who think they're the fucking shit when I'm the shit.
How should you properly deload?
This is a good question. So me and Dave, this is like how me and Dave would do this in the past. Basically what we would do, right, is we come in, we have 1 week is how long we would deload for, right? And basically, so you're going to go to the gym 4 days in that week. Every other day, you're going to come in, hit 3 sets of 3 on all 3 of your compounds, so your bench, squat, and deadlift. And you want to work with like roughly 55% of your max. So you're basically keeping your central nervous system nice and primed, but you're not having any muscular fatigue.
Yeah.
So that like...
Without like throwing like percentages that much around, just like pick a weight, right, that you could so easily do for like sets of 3 to the point where it's a joke, but not something so light like it's 135. So just pretty much like roughly. Like,
well, it could be 135 for some people.
When it comes down, no, if you're doing 135,
do a little bit more than half of your actual max, like a little bit more than half of your max.
Yeah.
Come in 3 sets of 3 on your bench, squat, and deadlift. So you're not like achieving any muscular fatigue. You're getting central nervous system. You're keeping your central nervous system primed.
Yo, Ryan, what would you change about the fitness industry?
Well, it's just super saturated, so.
So you would unsaturate
so you would.
I would unsaturate. I would desaturate.
You would desaturate the midtones and kind of bring the highlights like to like a little bit warm, like something.
Oh, he's bringing it to color grading. Yeah. No, if I could change one thing about the fitness industry, it would be all the people in it, because
Will you be competing again anytime soon or in the future? I think I'll be doing a competition in 2018. Will you guys ever compete in physique or bodybuilding?
I'm giving it a heavy insight into the future. In exactly 7 years, I'm going to compete and I'm going to win the Mr. Olympia.
For me, in exactly 7 years, I'm going to be competing in the same Mr. Olympia with Dave, and I'm going to beat him. So that's going to happen then.
No.
We're both going to be competing in the Mr. Olympia in 7 years. head to head. It's gonna be a big
Head
thing.
to head.
I'm gonna win.
Look
Head
out
to
for
head.
it.
Were you excited when you found out that you'd be meeting and working out with David Lade and Dylan Mckenna?
Were you excited, Ryan?
I fucking shed a tear, man.
You shed a tear.
I shed a fucking
He started
tear.
crying with you, Brian.
I like got on my knees.
Dave, are you really exposing those ugly toes on this?
You are. You're exposing
Is that-
the toad.
Oh. People can see your feet, dude. That's like, you can't have those feet in public. Like, it's gonna be like a big thing.
Yo,
in the
can you
industry.
blur my feet out, dude?
Oh my god, this is
It
ridiculous.
just won't be that hard because you just have.
Yeah,
still.
exactly. Will you
Dude,
blur-
this is literally just a comedy show. This fucking
Yo, you'll blur the feet out, right?
Yeah. What really happened with you and Justin? So
Jay
basically-
Marty?
What?
Jay Marty?
Just Marlene.
Justin?
Mr. Martini?
Justin Tortellini.
Dude, I feel like we get this question a lot. Like, literally, people ask us this all the time. But I feel like Dave probably feels the same way. Like, we never really understood that much why, because, I mean, when we see Justin in the gym, like, we're completely cool with Justin, or even out of the gym, like, we have no beef with Justin at all.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a reason like a lot of people ask that type of question is because, for example, when you follow someone online, all you really know about them is what you see online, right? So, for example, I've had friends, right, that I've been like legitimately like childhood friends with since like 1st or 2nd grade that literally just pretty much never show up in my videos or show up like here and there, right? But they've been in my life for like so long, right? For example, with Justin, like pretty much all the times that we were hanging out, like probably 80% of the times was pretty much on video. Like it was filmed then, so people would think
And also in the gym.
so people think that
Like, we
yeah,
met
exactly.
him through the gym
Yeah, we
and
met him
in
through
the gym.
We would hang out with him in the gym
He
all
was
the
a
time.
gym buddy, is
Yeah,
what it was.
so people
literally.
think that he was like just like a friend that's in our daily lives all the time. But the thing is, like Justin lives like super far away.
He's like an hour away.
Yeah,
Pretty much. Yeah.
He travels. He's got like a busy schedule and shit, and like we just don't like really see him.
It's not that we don't like him, like if we see him, we'll say, oh, like what's up, whatever. But we just basically he lives far away, and we were never like best friends with Justin. And I mean, just because he has like a social media thing going on and we do doesn't mean like, oh, now we have to all be like pretend best friends for video. So I mean, like we said, we're completely cool with Justin. He lives kind of far away, and we're all busy. We just don't see each other as much. Yeah.
Who has the highest calf raise?
Me.
You have the highest calf rate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can like. Just,
Donkey calf race, fucking everyone.
what do you think?
You got something to say about that,
What do you
Dylan?
think?
You got something to say. Say it. Speak it out. Spill it. Next question.
I calf raise more.
What is your weakest body part? I'd say, actually, oh, this will be good. What is your weakest body part? I feel like each of us should look at, like, I'll look at your body and tell you what your weakest body part is.
What's my weakest body part, Ryan?
Quads could be more striated.
No,
the
you're just
biceps
gonna
could
talk
be
hella shit.
fuller. Triceps are really well developed, but it's got that sausage look to it. Traps look really good. The rhombus use a lot more developed. But lats could like really use that thickness down there. Chest, you got a fucking golf ball in your chest right there. That's kind of off. You got them Texas abs. Hamstrings are really full. Your glutes are fucking small though. So.
I'd say biceps.
If I had to say for me,
Oh god, am I about to get the Riemann?
Oh,
Don't-
he's about to.
Don't give me the Riemann, dude. Don't give me. I'm small, dude. Don't do
for
it.
Dave, right, I would say, I mean, he actually physically doesn't have an insertion in his tricep, so like it's literally just not there. When it comes to the chest, the
I thought you were
upper
gonna say
chest
traps,
could be
dude.
fuller. When it comes to everything else in his body, it could
I
be
kind of
fuller.
meant like a single muscle group.
Everything
I don't know.
between the
You're
calves
just
and
killing
traps
it.
could use
He brought it
severe
there.
muscular development.
Well, okay, no, like on a serious, I mean, yeah, like literally my weakest body part's my biceps. Your weakest body part's probably your biceps.
Yeah, and my arms.
And then his weakest body parts, I mean,
Boom, boom.
his traps and triceps.
Boom, 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 boom.
Next question. I like this question. Super asked question. How to grow your social media, or how to grow like a fitness social media. And I'd say my top 2 tips would be to be yourself and, entertain people with what you love and do crazy shit with that stuff that you love. That would be my main thing.
And post at the right times on Instagram.
No, okay.
Okay, here we go. Now, my top 2 things would be consistent and be creative. Be consistent and just be creative, and do something that you love. Don't do something, like I said earlier, just to reap
Don't
the
do what I
benefit.
said earlier.
No, I said like what I said earlier. Like don't do something just to reap the benefit, like just to reap the reward. So if you're starting a fitness channel just because you want to be sponsored by Gymshark and you don't really love fitness, you're never going to be sponsored and you're wasting your time.
Yeah,
So.
focus on growing your own brand.
Yeah.
What would you have to say?
you have to try to find your niche. Now, I know people typically call it a niche. A niche. It's a niche.
It's a niche.
It's a niche.
It's a fucking niche, 2 against 1. But yeah, find your niche. So a lot of people will see someone that is like succeeding in the fitness industry, right? And they'll want to also have success. So they'll just pretty much try to be exactly like that person and do everything that person does. But what you don't realize is you're never going to be that person. So let's say you become that, like you do everything that person does, like you're just pretty much a not as good version of that person. Like find your own person and thing to be in the fitness industry and go excel at that. Like don't try to be anyone else or like copy anyone else.
Okay guys, so that was the last question, and yeah, so basically if you guys haven't followed Dylan or David, their links will always be in the description for this video.
They'll always be in the description.
Like,
every video he ever posts will have our links in the description.
Yeah, I think that's it. Do you guys have anything to say?
It's 4:11
Yeah,
a.m.
It's 4:11.
It's basically 4:11 a.m. This room's a sauna because Dave knows nothing about air conditioning. It's time to cut this Q&A before I hurt Dave.
Bye.